Hello everyone, Chinese Grammar 5 Stars. This is 中文同学笔记 Video note of Chinese Grammar Drone's Eye View Introductory 2. We are still in the introductory phase, as we have examined the Chinese grammar is composed of 5 stars. Let me remind you of the Chinese grammar 5 stars once again. Let us have a brief review of Chinese grammar 5 stars. Look at this diagram again. The first, 吃类, parts of speech. Next, 句构, sentence structure. Third, 句类, kinds of sentence. The fourth, 句型, types of sentence. And the fifth, 变形 or 异形, variations. In the second video, we have learned 吃类 and 句构. This time, we are going to consider 句类, 句型, and very interesting and very important factors in the Chinese grammar, but still overview of them. Yes, 吃类, 12 plus 3. 句构, also 6 components and 2 elements. We have checked briefly. We are going to address in detail later on. Now, 句类, kinds of sentence. Basically, 9 kinds. Let us see. Now, 句类, kinds of sentence based on the skeleton. Here are a couple of sample sentences. Already we have 小米买手表. Also we have 你爱听听. Those are simple sentences, 单句. Also an active sentence, 能动句. As well as a plain text, declarative sentence, 陈述句. But this can be expressed into interrogative sentence, 疑问句, or imperative sentence, 命令句. Also, exclamatory sentence, 感叹句. Further into inverted sentence, 倒装句. In contrast, passive sentence, 被动句. Later you will see that in Chinese language, there is no big difference in the structure between active and passive, not like in English. Further, compound and complex sentence. 部句. There also no separation of compound sentence and complex sentence. Here we can see the example of each kind of sentences. 陈述句. 你爱婷婷 ，You love 婷婷。疑问句，他爱你吗 ？Does she love you？命令句，别爱她 ，Don't love her。Why？因为是感叹句，多么漂亮的女人啊 ！What a beautiful woman she is。倒装句，化妆品已经买来了。Cosmetics already bought and come。被动句，他的爱被他拒绝了。His love was refused by her. Oh, sorry. Next， 副句，即使他的爱被婷婷拒绝了，他还是爱她。Although his love was refused by her, but he still loves her. A kind of a sad story. Through this, you may remember the kinds of a sentence. Actually, I found another kind of a sentence, optative sentence, 祈愿句, but I omitted it because the usage is so limited and the pattern is quite similar to the imperative sentence, though not exactly the same. I do think some of you may have different idea of this, and you may include it to this category. Here again, the terminology. Next comes types of sentence. 12 types. Strictly speaking, 11, usually. And this is so particular in my note, and very soon you will see why I'm saying this way. Even we may explain the sentence structure by SVO pattern. You will see that many sentences take different formats. In other words, the predicate takes so many different formats, such as noun itself to be predicate, and adjective only, and verb only. Even SV format becomes predicate. Some of the verbs, such as 是, 有, 在, though have no action, but classify to be transitive verbs. So we need to analyze and sort and categorize these and boil down to this spread. Let us take a glance at it. So the predicate "we" is an important factor. As you see, 12 types of this. Number of clauses is 11. First one is just a phrase, cannot be said a sentence. But I intentionally include here because many casual conversations are composed of these phrases. 扯足. Let us have a brief overview of them. 无主谓句, right? No subject. That's only a phrase. 名词谓语句. Yes, 主语 plus 谓语，但是谓语是名词，形容词谓语句。Yes, 形容词是谓语，主语 plus 谓语。Next, 主谓谓比句，什么意思？主谓是谓比句 ，which means 小主谓小谓比，动词谓比句，主谓谓比，但是这个是动词 SV format。Intransitive verb. So we see that depending on the predicate, with certain sentences, grouping can be possible. What is used as the predicate? This is the criterion of the specification of the sentences. I take this as the principle. Now, depending on the characteristic of the verb, comes as follows. 离合动词谓比句，主谓 plus 谓比动词，但是动词是离合动词 collective of all separable verbs. Next, 特殊动词谓比句，主谓 plus 谓比宾语，但是 here these verbs don't have any actions, so 特殊动词。Next, 准选句，主谓谓比宾语 SVO. This is also so particular in Chinese. Next, 典型句 SVO. Transitive verb, model case of the Chinese sentences. Most of Chinese grammar textbooks focus on this type of sentences. But this is not all. 联动句 Yes, 主谓谓比1，宾语1 also 谓比2，宾语2 addressing the actions continuously, one action after another. This is also a different feature of the Chinese language. Then comes 双宾句。双宾句，主谓谓比宾语1，宾语2。Yes, dative verb sentence. Double object, indirect object and direct object. Quite the same with that in English. Finally, 间谓句。主谓谓比宾语谓比2，宾语2。Usually causative verbs or emotion-related verbs. As we see in the English sentences, the object has two roles, right? The one as the object of way we want. Next, the subject of the entailing verbs, like this way. The same as type 5 in English. Now let us see the examples, one sentence for each of these types. You may get an idea of types of Chinese sentence in a whole. Well, the first, 无主谓句, a phrase. 又来了 come again. Next, 名就谓语句，听听北京人，听听是北京 man, 北京 person. 形容就谓语句，她很漂亮 ，she is very pretty. 就谓语句，她个子高 ，she is tall. 动就谓语句，她来 ，she comes. 离合动就谓语句，她跳舞 ，she dances. 特殊动词谓语句，她是空姐 ，she is a stewardess or 空服员 ，she is a flying attendant. 出现句，学校来很多人 ，many people come to school. 简讯句，她爱我 ，she loves me. Yeah, so exciting, huh? 联动句，她乘飞机来美国 ，she takes a plane to come to the United States. 双宾句。听听教我中文，听听 teaches me Chinese. 简语句，听听让我做写作业 ，she makes me do homework. After taking a glance, you may have a slightest idea of the types of Chinese sentence. When you go into the forest, check the trees individually. We'll have good knowledge of Chinese grammar. Further, when you dig deeper, we're going to have a good command of Chinese language. Here again, the terminology. Please remember this. Now then, consider the interaction of the kinds and types of the sentences. For each type of the sentence, we may utilize or apply the kinds of sentence. So let us extend the use, taking an example of interrogative or questioning form of sentences with these sentences. The kinds of sentence for each sample sentence we may change into questioning form. Let's see. 又来了 Interrogative questioning form. 又来了吗？听听北京人，听听北京人吗？她很漂亮，她很漂亮吗？她个子高，她个子高吗？她来吗？她跳舞吗？她是空姐吗？学校来很多人吗？她爱我吗？她乘飞机来美国吗？听听教我中文， 听听教你中文吗？听听让我写作业。听听让你写作业吗？ So easy, isn't it? This way, we may utilize or interrelate the knowledge of grammar that try to expand our ability. Next comes the last star, 变形 variations. Actually, the inverted sentence is kind of this, but here the 异形 means like idiomatic forms of speaking that cannot be normally explained in terms of grammar. You may think of the expression 气死我了. Direct translation means anger kills me, like in English, maybe, but quite strange in format, but normally being used so often. Alright, this is an overview of Chinese grammar, 5 stars. Drone's eye view. You have mastered it all. If it is enough for you, you may go down the mountain now. 可以，但是 you are warmly invited into the forest. The next stage, Chinese grammar 5 stars, 中文通识笔记. Go into the forest. The next video note and afterwards. 加油! This is Chinese grammar 5 stars, 中文通识笔记. 再见.